Hello, my name is Sarah Stout, and I'm excited to share with you some of my favorite of Usborne's board books today. So I'm going to start with a brand new title that just came out. This one's called Baby's Very First Sea and Slide Animals, and this one's so neat because it has a manipulative in the book, so the kids can be able to move some of the different things around us, as well as there's so many different touchy-feely aspects in the book, and you can see clearly how bright colored the book is as well. So it's a great way to engage kids in beginning nonfiction even as a baby. Another one that just came out recently is called That's Not My Owl. We have so many in the That's Not My collection, and basically there's this little mouse who's looking for his owl, his truck, his tractor, whatever it might be. And there's so That's Not My Owl, its beak is too shiny, so the beak is then the touchy-feely part. That's Not My Owl's tummy's too tufty, and so eventually at the very end he finds whatever he's looking for. So these ones are so cute, and I like that there's an adjective to go along with the touchy-feely sensation. So these are honestly great for kids and even adults of all ages. Another new book that just barely came out is called Muddle and Match Jungle Animals. We have Muddle and Match Adventure and Imagine, which have people in it, but this one has animals in it. They have, so it's kind of poetic because it has alliteration. So Marvin the mighty monkey moves towards the mark on the map to meet the mysterious magical meerkat. But then you can muddle and match, so maybe a different tail and different body and different head and whatever it might be. So it's good for, this one's great because it practices so many different animals, but also has, as I said, that poetry part to it as well. Usborne also has these amazing Peek Inside collections. So this one's called Peek Inside Farm, and as you can see, look, I mean, the illustrations are so engaging and beautiful for kids, but there's little flaps that give them more information about the hen laying eggs, or about the goats and what they eat. The rooster saying cock-a-doodle-doo, that they have to milk a cow twice a day. There are just so many different interesting information, and also flaps to lift on each page. So there's a series and actually a collection that has all 5 of these in it. So Peek Inside Nighttime, Peek Inside the Zoo, Peek Inside the Farm, Peek Inside the Garden, and then Peek Inside Animal Homes. Those are the 5 Peek Inside collection. And Farm and Garden just barely came out. Another new title that just came out is called All Better, and this one's really neat because it has I realize we have the sticker on a different page, but there's 5 different stickers that are reusable in the book, and it practices going through the actions of, you can see that the animal get hurt and then they clean it, kiss it, put a bandage on it, all better. So it practices that hand-eye coordination and those fine motor skills that will enhance their skills to be able to write and draw in the future. So it goes through different animals in that book. This is another new title that just came out. It's called Lift the Flap Opposites. We have several of in the Lift the Flap collection for younger kids. So colors, words, different things like that. And this one's so fun because so hot, cold, full, empty. I love this one because it has good and bad, because the dog's good and bad, kind of like our puppy. But it goes through real life situations where the kids can recognize some of the pictures. It even asks them to kind of expand upon their knowledge. So short, what do you think will happen to this short dog when you lift the flap? Long. Well, would you like some more strawberries? Few, many. So it's really great for engaging. These are great for engaging children. So Usborne has lots of different spot books, but they came out with recently one that is for younger kids to start learning how to count, to practice shapes, colors, things like that. And there's different prompts on each page. So spot a bird, who's got a red collar, who is wearing a hat. So as you can see, the vehicles have different shapes. Which car has no wheels? Find a duck driving a car, etc. But these ones are great for counting, for practicing colors, and for just being a little bit more aware of the world around them. But it's just a really fun and engaging book. When we first got this book, my son, who's nearly 3, probably read this for minimum 45 minutes to an hour, which is amazing for a 3-year-old boy. So kind of go along with those same lines. This is our collection of 1001 Things to Spot, which is amazing for practicing numbers and counting, because as the kids are finding things, you count throughout the book. and it's really fun and engaging for kids of all ages. And then last of all, another spot one I'll share is for just, I would say, a step up from the very first book of things I bought is this picture puzzle book. But can you see how beautiful these illustrations are? It's just so, they're so neat. But which lion has a bird on its back? Do you see my 3 poodle puppies? So it goes through different animals. So it's with recognizable animals, but then the kids have to be, it's training their eye to be observant and to pay attention to the world around them. So this one's really neat. It's called, once again, Picture Puzzle Book. So hope you found some books that you love, and I can't wait to hear which one to catch your eye. Thank you.